My name is Danielle Spagna. I'm a senior here at Buffalo State College, and I plan on graduating in May. I'm really excited that there's so many of you guys here for me to show off my really cool work that I've done over the past year. To start off who I am, I'm an individualized studies major here, and my focus is in creativity and student development. I've created a whole education around the importance of creativity, student development, and how those types of skill sets prepare you for today's workplace. Being that today's workplace is changing rapidly, it's very important that we as students also evolve into today's working place. And there's an actual education that supports this type of growth, and it's offered through creative studies here at Buffalo State College. I'm going to pass around. You guys can just pass these around, just so you guys have them. So you can see. I don't know.
We'll do something.
All right. I feel like you're everybody. I'll start off with my motto. Through my observation, I kept questioning, how do I actually internalize my creative gifts? How am I actually interacting with them? And I actually came up with a model that I figured out that there's two different types of people. There's people that are more spiritually connected, which means that they're a together-sense, and ego person, which there's a disconnect with who they are and how they interact with their surroundings. Being that, life is all about experiences and everything, there comes a time where sometimes experiences are positively influenced on you or negatively influenced on you. And we live in a vulnerable world. Every opportunity that comes your way, you're vulnerable to either accepting it or not accepting it. And with all of these together, you can either be a creator of a better outcome or a creator of a less outcome. So how I can relate to this model, I'll take you back 3 years ago when I dropped out of school. I had a plan coming to college, and then my plan slowly fell apart. I lost sight of who I was. I fell onto the side of my scale. I really lost all my value. I didn't see a purpose in really anything anymore. And then how I related this was a negative experience for me. I was vulnerable of all this sadness and hurt, and I actually created more of a negative situation for myself. I dropped out of school. But luckily, I'm here right now, and I feel because I had a predetermined plan when I got here. As you can see, this really cool pamphlet. I think I'm pretty successful now that I came back. And it's all because of this department that I'm in, creativity. Creativity has really opened my eyes to the importance of being you and being who you are, not being afraid to try those intuitions that you had, and to actually be comfortable to explore those things and to understand that there are problems that may occur, but I'm equipped to learn how to understand those problems now. So to come back to school, this was a positive experience for me. I was vulnerable to accept the change, and I created a really good experience for myself because now I'm graduating. So that's an amazing feeling. And how I can relate my experiences to students is by supporting an education that supports student development. It's really important that students come to college with a plan, and they fully set out to exercise that plan and understand that there are going to be problems, and yes, you are going to change your plan, and yes, you are going to meet people that you're not going to like, but you are going to meet people that you do like. And you have to understand that those people aren't the people that are going to build you up and make you successful, because it's an influence that you create. You attract what you become. So what I've also learned as a student, that it's very important that you understand, as a student, you're a leader automatically. You're a leader. And your influence is how you represent your leadership. So the types of people you influence in your life actually are the same people that it's how you influence yourself. So I think that's really important. So when students come to college, you're unsure, they keep coming up with unsure options. But students who are focused and goal-oriented, and they know their plan, and they know who they want to attach themselves to, I find mostly in the creative studies department, those students do succeed. I have amazing actually a few people in this room right now who are on their path to be doing great things because they are self-aware. And it's a great feeling to stand side by side with students that actually, support the same stuff, and who I know will make a change in the world. And that's a great feeling to know I got that out of an educational experience. So, through my research and obviously through creativity, there's a whole bunch of problem-solving things and tools that I love so much, but it's really hard to just simplify everything down in 15 minutes. So, what I first want to start off is the value of creativity. The value of creativity. Creativity provides a growing environment that builds success. It brings connection, opens communication, provides students with value, it personalizes learning experiences, allows change, builds strong character, provides a new and useful way of thinking, and most importantly, creativity is fun. I'm a teacher's assistant for 2 classes this semester in creativity with my mentor, Mike Fox, and I can honestly tell you, it is a breath of fresh air to go in a class and actually know more than 20 students' names by heart, and to know some qualities about them that you would never get to know inside a normal classroom here at Upstate. I'm able to say that because I'm graduating and I've sat through countless amount of classes where I can sit next to someone the whole semester and I don't know their name. But being that I'm in creative studies, I know many students and I know many qualities about them, and to me that's what a leader does. They want to understand the people that they're interacting with. And in order to make those connections last, I feel like it's really important that you really identify with yourself the goals you have for yourself. And because I'm really interested in leadership and self-awareness and how to get to the next step effectively, I really am inspired by John Maxwell, leadership specialist. He's internationally recognized, and he highlights the importance of planning ahead, predetermine a course of action, lay out your goals, adjust your priorities, notify key personnel, allow your time for acceptance, head into action, expect problems, always point to success, and daily review your plan. I couldn't have picked a more perfect acronym for what that actually means, because creativity actually makes you think in a plan. It organizes your thinking and helps you know and teaches you qualities to keep up with this acronym. And it's actually, it's amazing, because if you look on my pamphlet, I am a student of student development. I'm able to graduate college knowing that I have value in myself. And I've tried many different things. I've been a part of New Product Development Association. I've had an internship. I've even participated in a startup weekend event for entrepreneurs. Through my leadership qualities, I figured out who I am as a person, as a social entrepreneur. And I actually, because I found so much value in how I, found my stuff, I couldn't help but want to share it. So that's why I'm showing this, is that, you can find who you are at any given moment and find value in it, and always review your daily plan. But what's really important in understanding this daily plan is that there's always going to be a reflective thinking piece. You're always going to be reflectively thinking on who you are, where you're going, and you have to be open to, feeling vulnerable to a lot of emotions. Even things in your past might come up, and you have to learn how to properly assess them and make them go away in a way that is valuable to you, and not let the pressures of life and your past experiences overcome the future of your successes. And I think that's the most key part, is just always valuing yourself in the current moment of time that you're in, because yes, you're made up of experiences and prior choices you made, and all that stuff come together, and this is me. This is my final product. This is who I am. This is everything that I've been through, everything that I've accomplished, everything that I've failed to try, but I've learned to get back up again. And it's a great feeling to even be right here, right now, because at one point I didn't even believe I could be in this position. So with the help of creativity and with the help of everything that I'm doing, with my mentors and other professors in the department, I am successful. And there's no other words that I can describe about how happy I am. And I can't wait to influence other students to have pamphlets like these one day, and to actually graduate from college with a real plan. And I don't want everyone's pamphlets to look like mine, because if they did, then that's not their success, that's mine. And I want other successes, and I want other in college with an experience like you. And that's my future goal. And I wish to one day to change the way the world views education. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Is there any questions? Any questions?
How many years did you spend in the Creative Studies program, Danielle? As if I didn't know.
Actually, 2.5. That's 2.5 years of my life. Anyone else? All right. Well, thank you very much for coming.